Let's talk about posture, especially standing posture if you are hypermobile. Now, not everyone who has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is hypermobile, and not all hypermobile people have EDS, but a lot of times those two things go together, and we are asked a lot about standing posture. There's a very basic checklist I'm going to take you through. So, if you are hypermobile, have a lot of low back pain, checking your standing posture is one of the easiest and best first places to start. I'm Kelsey Baas, Doctor of Physical Therapy. So, the simple checklist you're going to go through is one, making sure your feet are lined up on the same line. So, we don't want to stand with 1 foot way in front, 1 foot way behind. A lot of times we're doing this. We want feet on the same line and equal weight on our feet. So, you can kind of shift side to side with me and make sure to land where your tailbone, where you feel that weight dropping in between your feet. The next thing we're going to do is gently shift your weight into your heels. So, a lot of us who are hypermobile, we stabilize ourselves by locking out our joints instead of using our muscles. So, your tendency is going to be to shift forward and really hyperextend those knees and arch that back. Instead, we're going to shift backwards. So, at any point, you should be able to wiggle your toes. Your toes are going to be touching the floor. But if I say lift up your toes, you should be able to just lift up your toes. If your weight is not in your heels and I say lift up your toes, it's going to be really hard and you're going to feel yourself shifting backwards. So, feet on the same line, even weight on our feet, weight in our heels. And if we're thinking about our feet as a tripod, we're going to think big toe, pinky toe, and heels. All three of those pieces of our tripod should be touching the ground, but we're going to have more weight in our heels, and when we're going to have our knees just a little bit relaxed. For a lot of you, that's going to be natural, but if you're hypermobile, you're probably really extending those knees. So you just want a gentle relaxation in those knees. When we shift our weight back, our tailbone should drop under, but we want to have our core turned on. We want to be supporting ourselves with our core muscles. So you can think about gently sewing your rib cage together when you shift that weight back and drop under. And then we're just going to picture a stream pulling our head to the ceiling and growing really tall. So go through that checklist if you're standing in line to order food, brushing your teeth, warming something up in the microwave. Just check your posture. Here I am already putting more weight on one leg than the other. So we're going to come even. And when you put those feet on the same line, you're also going to think of those hip bones as headlights of a car pointed straight forward. Try it out for a day and let us know if it helps that back pain or helps anything feel a little bit better in your body. Follow us at Compleo Wellness for tips to make your entire family feeling better.